Okay, so it's Monday, June, actually, I've forgotten the date, 11, 12, something like that, about 9, coming down the Carriage Road again. I was thinking of going over to Ragged Mountain today, but decided against it for some reason. I don't know why. Time, probably. Too many things to do. Nice day today, about 65 degrees when I started up. Yeah, there we go. Dove. All right, that's the remains of the old road right there. There used to be something up at the top of this, and that's why the Carriage Road existed. I've heard that the Camden post office might have some photographs of whatever was up there. It must have been some sort of an inn. Kind of reminds me of Mansfield in Vermont, where there was a place at the top of the mountain. I guess it burned down. It's the top, the whole mountain is state-owned, Mansfield. And there was a big kind of brouhaha about the fact that Channel 3 has all of its broadcasting stuff up there. It's like some kind of under-the-table partnership between some state functionary and Channel 3, which went on, I don't know, it must have been back in the early 50s or something. It's a horrible channel. They don't do anything but regurgitate the accepted view of anything. Never any controversy. It's like somebody cut. There was this dead oak was lying over the trail here. So, some state employee came up with a chainsaw. There's that magnetite. Metamorphic magnetite, I think it is. Or metamorphic quartzite, that's what it is, sorry. How could you miss that? extremely hard rock. It feels funny walking down without using the poles. Hopefully I won't fall. I did manage to fall last week when I was coming down from Ragged Mountain. Did a number on one of my ribs. I don't think it broke it, but it still bothers a bit. Yeah, I find that I can tell when I'm getting physically fit, and that is when I stop tripping when I'm coming down from one of these walks. Managed to pick my feet up high enough. Oops, there we go. Now, this is an exceptionally rocky stretch right here. Now maybe this week, later in the week, I can get up to Brooks, Maine, and make a video of the railroad stuff that's sitting around that town. Belfast and Moosehead Lake went through there. And a few years ago, I was up there, I drove through, and there was a lot of stuff there. Kind of like Thorndike, a big collection of cars and railroad equipment. It's funny these days, I mean, if you're talking when you're making a video like this, there's so much that you can't talk about anymore. And the cancellation of people and censorship, it's really pretty disgusting. Somebody like Zuckerberg can decide what news that you can see. Like he has no agenda himself. Jesus. Well, better not talk anymore about that. remarkably bug-free so far this summer, or today. It's been so dry, I think that must be the reason. We're slated to get maybe 2/100ths of an inch later today and maybe 3/100ths of an inch tomorrow, which is like nothing. Should have an inch a week for gardens and such. Yeah, see here we're leaving that's the Carriage Road. Now we're leaving it, we're going off on I don't know, there must have been on the road itself probably more erosion in certain spots, so they made these detours. I mean, it's kind of funny when you look at that. That's more like a trench than a road. Now we're back on the Carriage Road for a short while here. Until we get to right here and we're off again. And you got your choice here. There's a fork in the road. Yogi Berra said, when you come to a fork, take it. So I'm taking this one. A nice cool breeze. I have yet to pick up a tick on this trail. It's pretty nice. The Beach Hill Preserve Trail is really a bad place for ticks. I have picked them up there a couple of times. There's places on that trail where you're basically rubbing up against a lot of tall grass or bushes or I have to say these Samsung cameras are pretty amazing. I don't, I have through the lens, the single lens reflex Canon with a couple of lenses. And then I have two Lumix, smaller Lumixes. I don't even use them anymore. Just use this thing. So all that stuff I spent thousands of dollars on, just sitting there. I should have found them. There were a bunch of those lady slippers up through here maybe 2 weeks ago. They have a short span to operate in. I think the leaf out kind of shades things so much, and so they're just able to do it very early when leaf out is just starting. Yeah, see, that's where we rejoin the other trail. That's the one way. Now we're coming up to the intersection of the Carriage Trail and the Carriage Road Trail. I don't know, they must have run out of names or something. As you got, we're on the Carriage Road Trail and the Carriage Trail runs up that way. So that's it for now.